The Marvel Rival situation just got even crazier. This is no longer about the Black Widow. This is about CC being a terrible person. We were talking about losing sponsorships and leaked files. Like, she just lost her sponsorship to Infinity Mice and Solaris. I'm sorry, honey, but if you're losing sponsorships over what should have been a mild disagreement, then you obviously did something wrong. And it has gotten so bad that Kingsman decided to leak the files. We didn't even know he had files to begin with. So we're going to read this together and see what the files are, because I only know what's going to get worse from here. And I'm not even going to lie, I can't even read half this shit. I don't think so. They have been at it for the last hours. Between matches and rounds, it flares up again. Go on alt, clip anonymously. Download clip. If there's anything that can help us get him kicked off the team. Keep in mind, this is all because Kingsman called out somebody that was doing bad on the team and asked for a swap. Don't worry, plenty of people in line just as good. Kingsman, like everybody else, is replaceable. Playing for the money, get the fuck. This is not a heat of the moment rage. This is like some strategic shit. This basically implies that there was an active conversation about gathering material to remove someone from the team. If nobody had gotten that, because I probably didn't get that. It probably took me like 5 minutes to get that. But still. So now we're going to look at CC contacting Kingsman. Bo, please do something. These fucking NPCs in my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram comments, and streams. To which Kingsman replied, I told them not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have Twitch names, I can ban them. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. How is Kingsman gonna stop people from harassing you on the internet? That doesn't like he's not like, he doesn't have control over all the accounts. He's just sending a message. And people can follow that message if they want to. But if they want to do it, they can still do it. It's called having free will, and Kingsman cannot do anything to stop that free will. It doesn't make any sense. So you are contacting a college student to stop people from talking to you. What control does he have? And at the bottom of the screenshot, it says, I am not deleting the video, it's legit just a VOD. So that implies that CC originally contacted this man to get the VOD deleted. I'm sorry, but like 20 million people have already saw this. Probably the whole world, so like deleting the VOD isn't gonna do anything. Holy F, they think I'm responsible for banning you when all I said was, I agree, Basm. He was gonna boot you anyways, no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. You compared a college student that needed money to Israel. What are you talking about? Like, do I need to pull up the clip?
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman or whatever, support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel.
Yeah, your career is probably over, I'm not gonna lie to you. But here's the next screenshot. So after asking to delete the VOD again, she then replied, he said no, obviously, and then she replied with, why not? You took my clip out of context. What part of this is clipped out of context? It's an hour and 16 minutes. You want to see clipped out of context?
Everyone thinks this guy's a loser.
Like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play Widow.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Yeah, how is that for clipped out of context? In the next screenshot, it says, CC says, you insinuated I was the one who got you banned. You put a random screenshot from a Discord message from someone else saying I was sus for getting into a one-on-one call with Basm. Kingsman replied, you said in the same vid I have a boss call with Basm, and in the same vid you said I greenlit it. I am not here to argue, so...
Oh, sorry. Are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer? And the same way, you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said about the team, about the money? Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you were gonna play ranked? Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of week, if not months!
I'm sorry, but that was just really funny to do in my head. Anyways, let me go back on this disrespectful script for a second. So, you expected a random streamer, someone you have no personal relationship with, to join a $40,000 tournament just for vibes? $40,000. Anybody serious is joining up to win. That's not toxic, that's competitive. Let's be real. If that money can help pay for your college, you don't vibes check that opportunity. You lock in. Instead, Kingsman gets labeled as the problem because he wanted to take it seriously? You insult him, you question his character, and you help create an environment that pushes him out. And then after he's kicked, he's asked to delete everything that reflects poorly on you? Like, that's where it gets confusing, because the clips are circulating. They weren't secretly edited hit pieces. A lot of them were clipped by her own viewers during her stream. And some of the stuff you said on stream didn't help at all. Like, you compared supporting Kingsman to supporting Israel. You called him names while you were muted so he couldn't hear you. And then you mocked him for needing the money for college. Like, what? If this is truly about maturity, the conversation should have been started with, I'm sorry you got kicked. That wasn't my intention. But no, instead, more Discord messages, more insults, and more escalation. Like, you can't start a fire and then complain about the smoke. Actions have consequences. And when $40,000 is on the line, acting like someone's wrong for wanting to win just doesn't hold up. Let's read the rest of these Discord messages, because there's even more. So, Kingman said, sorry to hear that. She replied, stop lying, you're not sorry. And he replied back, I mean, you also got banned from Twitch the same day for your actions, which is a totally separate matter. And then she replied with, for what actions? I said something in chat to my friend. And the last one here, it says, it's completely unrelated. I'm done talking, good luck on the tournament. The fact that Kingsman is still being respectful after CC had insulted him, ridiculed him, and got him kicked, shows how good of a person this guy is. Like, and this isn't even about glazing, this is about reality. You don't know what someone is going through. You don't know the financial situation. You don't know what $40,000 means to them. For some people, that's rent. That's tuition. That's debt paid off. That's stability. So when someone locks in and wants to win, that's not ego. That's urgency. And from everything shown, the whole situation started because he asked someone to swap for an hour. An hour. If player is underperforming and someone asks for a change in a competitive setting, that is not disrespect. That's trying to win. Like, it's not someone insulting your ability because they think you're bad in the character. It's, hey, we don't need this character right now. Can you play someone else? Instead, it spiraled and it became personal and public. And now here we are. This is the last screenshot Kingsman posted. I won't read it line by line, but it continues the same pattern. Escalation, insults, and zero de-escalation. By this point, any chance of resolving this privately was already gone. At the end of the day, this wasn't about vibes. It was a $40,000 tournament. When that kind of money is on the line, people are going to take it seriously. Asking for a swap is not disrespectful, it's about being competitive. And if performance was the original issue, then the gameplay footage is going to be a part of that conversation, whether people like it or not. The real problem here wasn't one shot missed or one Discord message. It was communication breaking down and ego was getting involved. And things going public instead of being handled privately. So once screenshots get posted, sponsors get involved, and trust is gone, there is no walking that back. The whole situation is a reminder, in esports, skill matters, but professionalism matters just as much. So we'll see what happens next. I'll see you guys later, bro. Jeez, man.